Thatsa here, bringing you guys another episode of Battle Spot Live, where we climb the online Battle Spot ladder. We are still using the same team that I've been using for a little while that I recently won the Fanime tournament with. Just kind of standard, just half Big Six, half awkward, multiple Encore users with an anti-Trick Roomer in Cresselia. So we're just going to hop right into this one, get right into it, and let's change the battle music. Let's do Battle Music 2 for today. Hopefully we can find some people. I know my rating got reset recently. I've said that before, but I really feel super comfortable with this team. Normally, I'm the type of guy that switches my team up, you know, every week to try to find something new to beat the new flavor of the month, but I've just really settled into a really solid place with this team. I have two really tanky Pokemon in my Ubers, and screw that, screw talking about that. We're going to talk about this game right here. Let's see what this guy's team looks like. It's Kang, Thundurus, Xerneas, Groudon, Talonflame, and a Smeargle. Smeargle is such a pain. One good thing here is that Raichu is pretty decent against this guy's team. It has a really fast fake out, and if he wants to go like Kang, Talonflame, I'm actually just okay with that. I really do think I can get away with going Raichu, Xerneas against this guy. I really think I can pull it off. Huh. Yeah, he's pretty much just running Big Six without the scary Pokemon, that's Salamence. So, and because he's not using Salamence, I can use my Salamence. How easy is that to team pick against? So we're going Raichu, Xerneas. I kind of want to bring my Cress, because Cress is really good against Groudon. Like, it is so good against Groudon. What item am I holding? If I'm holding a Lumberry, I'll bring this thing. I think I'm holding a Citrus. Yeah, I'm holding a Citrus, which is still a good item. Oh, it would be so good. You know what? I think we'll bring it. We'll bring Cress. I've not brought my Cress in a while, and at every point in some game, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had a Cresselia. That'd be so good right here. And then it's either Groudon or Salamence. I do think that I want the Groudon over the Salamence, even though Salamence is super good. Let's just go the Groudon. I won't lose speed ties. I'm really just, I hate bringing Groudon versus Groudon because at that point, you at some point concede the game to like, alright, who's gonna hit their move? Who's going to win the speed tie, and I just don't like being a part of those games. Because they're not as competitive as they could be, whereas you just bring the right Pokemon that just KOs their Pokemon and completely avoid that situation. So, you're starting it off with Kangaskhan Thundurus. I feel super safe here. I'm just going to fake out, yeah, I'm going to go for the fake out onto the Thundurus and the just the Geomancy. And if for some reason, you know, I eat a fake out of my Xerneas, I switched up and encore that Kang into fake outing. So fake out on the Thundurus, and just Geomancy. If he wants to fake out my Xerneas, by all means. Like, go for it, I'll take like 30%. I mean, I don't want to take 30%, but I'll take 30%. And then it opens you up to eating a fake out, or eating an encore next turn. I mean, I could protect here, but this is definitely the greed play, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the greed play because this is a best of one, and I have no reason to not go for it. So let's see if Thundurus can pull something out of his hat. Obviously, Mega King is going to go out. I'm expecting him to fake out my Raichu. That's what I'm expecting. Just because, like, people do that stuff. I don't know why. So let's see. My fake out comes out first. Up onto the Thundurus. Let's see what his King is doing. Fake out onto Xerneas probably then. Yeah. No big. I didn't even take 30%, it took like 10%. Thundurus flinches, Xerneas flinches. So now we just go for the encore on the Kang. Do I want to Dazzling Gleam? I will just Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to pepper these guys up. Because he's going to taunt my Xerneas. You taunt it. Swagger on my Raichu. He doesn't want to taunt me? Does he not? He doesn't have taunt. Go for it. There we go. Dazzling Gleam. Money in the bank. Good damage. Oh, and Citrus on Thundurus. Okay. Huh. Okay. I mean, encore on Thundurus? Geomancy? Let's see what he goes for. If he goes for the taunt here, I'm encoring him into taunt. And then, like, that's fine. Groudon is going to come in. Groudon is a good choice here. I was thinking about Volt Switching that Kang, which is why I think Groudon is the correct choice for him to switch into. And let's see if Primal Groudon can get stuff done. Note that I did bring my Cresselia, so I do feel pretty confident if I can get that thing out on the board while the Thundurus is not spamming Taunt. So I gotta get that Thundurus off the board if I want to use my my Cresselia effectively. So he goes for the Swagger again, misses on Raichu again, that's 2 misses. You know what? Let's see if he gets a third tries to Charm. He's gonna be stuck using Encore here as I get my Geomancy off. Wonder if I should just hard switch my Raichu out. Like, hard switch it out for Cress. It's a risky play. I think I might go for it. Because he's probably just going to Swagger me, or just switch. Let's just hard switch out the Raichu. Into my Cress. I'm thinking about actually just protecting and Volt Switching. Protecting Volt Switching would probably be the best play, because I think that would put him on tilt. Because that means I take the least amount of damage in doing that play. Watch. So I'm going to Volt Switch here and just protect. What this does is if the Groudon goes for like a Precipice Blades, which he really wants to, it's not really going to work. So he's going for the Swagger, probably my Xerneas slot. There's the block, so we're putting him on tilt here by doing this. Because with this turn, he's taking damage, his moves are being nullified, and if he's going for like an Earth Power or anything, if he's going for something that's not Eruption, he's not really going to be doing damage. And it gets my Cresselia in a pretty decent spot. And then next turn is the turn where we really turn it up. So he goes for the Earth Power, blocked again, and now we know that the Groudon is special. So if I were him, I would be extremely tilted right now, and he's like, well, actually, he's still stuck in Encore. I was thinking I was going to switch back into my Raichu and then block the Thunder Wave, but I'm fine with this. So we're going to Psych up my Xerneas. And we're just going to Dazzling Gleam. And if he wants to Swagger me, like, he freaking earned it. Yeah, go for it. He hit a Swagger, okay. I really hope that I don't hit myself Confusion here and can KO that Thundurus, but even if I do, just hit myself Confusion, it's not the end of the world, just because I want to hit that Groudon. Cool. Yeah, I don't want the Groudon slamming full HP Eruptions off on me, that's the big thing. And let's see if my Cresselia is actually faster than this Groudon, because if I am faster, oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. He goes for the Eruption, it's in the sun, he's not at full, so it's not going to be doing like an unlimited amount of damage. Yeah, there's the Psych up, so my Cresselia will be able to resist a good amount of that next turn after I copy all Xerneas' stat changes. And let's see what comes out. I'm assuming that it's going to be Kangaskhan, but it's not like set in stone. He also has his own Xerneas, I think. So he could try to Xerneas battle me and hope that I just lose, hit myself with Confusion now. It's going to be the Kang. Okay. Oh, Kang. You know what I'm going to do? I was thinking about going for the Protect with my Xerneas. I will go for the Protect with my Xerneas. I will. And just go for the Psychic up on the Groudon. Because what does it get me? You know, I think he's going to go for the Fake Outs this turn, so what is hitting myself with Confusion right now, or, like, versus a Dazzling Gleam? So I'm going to get the Protect, I'm safe. If I would have hit myself with Confusion right here, I would have wished I went for the Dazzling Gleam, because that would have been a different move. But I'm blocking a Fake Out, that's good to know. A +2 Psychic is going to come onto this guy. It should put him within KO range for a second one. I never expected really KO. And this is the weakest Eruption ever. It's almost to the point where I'd be gaining HP off of it. It did 4 HP. And I should be good to win the game here. I will Psychic the Groudon, though, just to make sure I can KO, because if Xerneas, for some reason, hits itself Confusion, I'll still be able to take out the Groudon, and if it doesn't hit itself Confusion, I can KO the King as well. Because remember, Cresselia copied all the speed boosts, so Cresselia actually has the super speed boost from Xerneas' Geomancy. He's going to go for the Sucker Punch. This is going to do super effective damage, but remember, I have a Citrus Berry, so even if he would have crit, I still would have lived this and still been fine. Well, I mean, if he crit both, I probably would have still died. But that Citrus Berry putting in work. Sometimes I wish it is a Lumberry, but, you know, you can't put a price tag on that Citrus Berry. So we're going to come in, we're going to KO the Groudon. I was just going to say chunk the Kang, but we finish off the Kang. We got a critical hit on Groudon even though we didn't need it. And I think I still have at least 3, maybe 4 of my Pokemon left. I know I still have my Raichu in the back, which is that's the good stuff. So Cresselia's going to Psychic. It's not going to work here. I kind of want to Moonlight. I wish I Moonlighted last turn. I probably should have Moonlighted last turn. If I wasn't confused, obviously I would have Moonlighted and gone just right back up to full. His Xerneas is his last Pokemon here. This is where we need to be able to not get confused. I'm actually feeling myself breaking out of Confusion this turn, if I had to guess. So we're going for a Psychic, do a good amount of damage, probably put it within KO range for my Groudon to just Fire Punch it, and just going to go for a Moonblast with my Xerneas to try and wrap this one up. Match was forfeited. Cool. Pretty good game. I know he missed a couple swaggers, but That's what he gets for not just running taunt on his Thundurus. Like, I gave him multiple opportunities to taunt me, and he decided to go with Swagger every time, which is just not gonna cut it every time. So that was the cool game. I brought Cress. Cress actually ended up closing the game out for me, so I guess it was the right decision. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the battle. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.